So, we'll be starting in a while. Just give me 2, 3 minutes, and we'll be talking about the human capacity building, which is very, very important for any of these online kirana stores, or whether it's Reliance, whether it's Zepto, each one of them, because a lot of incidents have happened not only in Bangalore and other cities, particularly in Delhi also, and there's so much. Illusion in the mind of the founders that founders themselves need to have their playbook ready. I'll try and give you a playbook which you can deploy it. I'll be preparing those playbook for everyone. However, it has to be deployed not only by state wise, but according to the category of what and where you wish to do that. Having said that, just give me 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not having the one of the protocols in process because of some reason, but I'll try to see if that protocol works. First and foremost is the folks which we bring on from. Okay, I'll try and make it as simple as possible for everybody to prepare the UIs and the stuff in terms of um, because after this deployment of GST, what has happened is when you say made in India, and when the GST game is played, then that's one area I don't want to even, you know, put my hands dirty into. It's a dirty linen, let me tell you. That being said, what is important here is to understand and appreciate the fact that without FDI, this country cannot work. What not if FDI, if that's one of the protocols which can be followed, because a lot of protocols are being developed simultaneously. Everybody is going haywire with a lot of things. That being said, now what is happening with Zepto? What is happening with Rapido? What is happening with Uber? What is happening with Zillion? Whether it's the ride hailing, whether it's ABCD, that doesn't even matter. The point of contention is there's something called as admin, and there's something called as founder, right? Even the founder has to work 24 cross 7 just to get the right people on board. Just giving jobs to 25,000 people is not going to change the nation. It is actually an opportunity for these 25,000 people to be thieves. And so much has happened, and especially in places like Bangalore, in places which are society based. um, Senior citizens are being targeted. Another company is RAS Luxury. I mean, they are targeting the senior citizens, and even those codes are available. What is important here, even Facebook has to be charged. Let's start with Facebook. I think Facebook has the biggest database of people to connect, because what happened at one point of time was Orkut, and most of the folks who tend, or they call them sub creators, or let me tell you, that was just an experiment just to see how the folks behave in the online world, and it was a success. That being said, I don't know how many people really know the story of Facebook, the real Facebook. I'm not talking about the the good actors and the bad actors. I'm not getting into their disputes, because I also had a dispute, and my dispute is of another tangent altogether. I don't want to get into it because I take full responsibility. Because if your co-founder is not good, it is going to be a messy thing. And then we incorporated this and that. Coming back to Facebook. Now, in this case, what has happened is, let's talk about the seniors. The seniors are being shown advertisements because they are earning through that, right? And whether it's in Botanica, because I have the emails with me where my father's order was a prepaid order, because obviously their postpaid thing is disintegrated, and mine was prepaid. The guy comes in, gives the package, and he takes the money. I have informed the same Botanica people that point of time. Those emails are there, but nothing is happening. So the point of contention here is this made in India is just a facade, just to it's a way to extract money from the seniors who are rich enough in terms of cyber threats, which is international cert, or which is domestic cert. A lot of people are being killed, a lot of people are being targeted, and it is a whole facade of things. So saying that we are giving employment, that is a very wrong notion, whether it's Zepto or any other. So many cases have been reported recently with Zepto also, where they misbehaved. The first thing, when you're putting people on board, you have to give the training. If you're not training the people, please don't even claim that we are giving employment. This is not employment. This is a way to create awareness that in this house these many people are living. At this point, this person is not at home. At this point, this is happening. All the maids, everybody is involved. It is not a question where I want to even get into the fact. I mean, all the maids, all this culture of ILO has to intervene here, and Kendall Sargent, please look into it. All the maids in Delhi, they have to be reported, they have to be taken into account, their mobile phones have to be deposited. Like in societies, like we have an app called MyGate, that is for the societies. But what about the people who are rich enough to own a house? So when a person owns a house, most of the folks, even the parents, they don't listen to their children in terms of deploying technology to mitigate the risk. So risk mitigation is very important. What I'll try and do is at least define a playbook in terms of the founder needs to have the app ready, where the founder has to work 24 cross 7. Right now, if we are working 24 cross 7, these founders also have to work 24 cross 7. And please deploy proper teams. If required, the founder should be going and delivering the product. It's just not that doing a Zomato maniac stuff, where just go and say, okay, I did this, I did that, blah blah blah. And Zomato is basically a Joshi family business. Do whatever you want in terms of marketing, but if that is causing pain to the end customer, like I ordered from Om, Tilak Nagar, half of the things didn't come. Do you think for 100 rupees I'm going back and spending my time on that? I'm not going to do that. Today ordered from Dosa country, which is supposed to be one of the best, but 80% of the food was junk in terms of old food. I mean, first the customer pays to these apps where you're taking 10 rupees or 9 rupees, then it's your responsibility to make sure that the food delivered is the right food. So the competition commission has to come into existence and take money from these people. These people are buying big cars and everything, having a gala life. That's good enough if the money is left over. But if just acting in the sense where you expect us to report everything, then why I should report? I should just cook everything at home. I mean, it takes only 5-10 minutes to cook any of the things. Like India is that developed, and this is the data set of Delhi. I'm not even getting into the data set of other cities. What is happening? The number of Zepto cases, the number of Zomato cases, the number of XYZ cases have to be looked upon. And internet is a medium to connect. Internet is not a medium to um, target people. Senior citizens have been targeted, this ras luxury people. I asked them that this happened. I need the data set of my father, what all has he purchased. I have my GST number, so I need the GST, because unnecessarily the seniors are purchasing things which they don't require. I mean, just in my particular case, my father met with an accident last year, and that is the reason there is no online shopping. Otherwise, I used to see so much of junk coming to the house, and those brands and everything, minimalistic and all these are bad brands. I mean, you get it tested by the best of the people. Such brands should be banned and abandoned for all the reasons known to the parties. Thank you for watching out the video. Have a great day ahead.